Shalom, Dammit! This is Rabbi Sol Solomon with a Rabbinical reflection for the week of June 16th, 2013. How much do we really need to know about the private lives of celebrities? Everything these days, it seems. We know what Gwyneth Paltrow eats for breakfast, what Kirstie Alley eats for dinner, and now what Michael Douglas eats in bed. No one forced him. No one put a gun to his head. I don't mean the eating part. I mean telling the world about it. 3 weeks ago, Douglas told the Guardian magazine of London that his throat cancer probably did not come from his smoking or his drinking. He said, hint, hint, you can also get the big C from doing the little c, Cunnilingus. Until last month, I had no idea what the hell that was. Cunnilingus. I thought it was a low-cost Irish airline. But it is not. Cunnilingus is when a man or a woman, or on certain internet sites, a German shepherd, performs oral sex on a lady. Please don't get me wrong. Muff munching is a normal, enjoyable, intimate part of the sexual experience, providing the woman doesn't smell like a trench and the man has muscles in his jaw that don't lock up after 3 minutes, or 5 minutes, or, well, honestly, after 10 minutes, the woman should either fake it or lie back and think of Jerusalem. Even though high school health teachers, aka gym teachers, taught us that you can certainly contract VD from oral sex, I don't think people take that as seriously as the other kind of nookie. A girl on a date figures, I don't want to go all the way with this guy, and Biff doesn't like to deal with condoms. But if I give him a little mouth love, maybe he won't dump me for Darlene with the bangs, the boobs, and the booty. When we think of venereal disease in this country, we think of the Kardashians, but we also think of regular penetrative sex, or perhaps tushy sex. The more intolerant among us would point to the gays during the AIDS crisis and say, if you can't stop doing that, at least wear a condom and stop writing bad Broadway musicals. As a culture, we all modified our behavior as a way to stem the plague of HIV, as well as gonorrhea, herpes, and Sunday afternoon phone conversations that started with, yes, we did have fun last night, but I noticed this rash. In his own paradoxically embarrassing and self-aggrandizing way, Michael Douglas has reminded us that HPV isn't just a high-definition sister channel of HBO. It's a disease you can get from licking someone in the place that they pee, such as the Penn Station men's room. Much the way Angelina Jolie made breast cancer prevention a national conversation when she bid ta-ta to her tatas, Michael Douglas may be doing us the same service by telling us where he put his tongue and where his tongue has put him. How does Catherine Zeta-Jones fit into all this? That's a private conversation for the Douglas home. I certainly don't see her putting her name on a line of douches anytime soon, unless they start making them with penicillin or industrial-strength Raid. But I do wish Mrs. Douglas good mental health. We know she's been struggling with mood disorders. Well, who hasn't? And I hope Mr. Douglas has licked his cancer. God knows he's licked everything else. And I advise all my listeners to be sensible and careful in your carnal endeavors. If you meet a girl who smells like a petri dish, find another way to stuff her knish. Carry condoms, use dental dams, or as I like to call them, dental goddams. In other words, if you can't eat 'em, groin 'em. This has been a Rabbinical reflection from Rabbi Sol Solomon, Temple Sons of Bitches in Great Neck, New York.